Greetings, YouTube. It's not 9 o'clock. I gave a final and been up since 6 a.m. And Franchise 7 Kick Rocks are here. Unless you can't hear me. Or see me. Should probably turn off this music for a second, though. Check out all the in-game messages. 7 messages. 7 messages. That is a fun way to start today. Let's see. Oh. Okay, Deathless Vision. Alright. And Slain is here. Elrond Chauvon just says Omega. Harvey Wallbanger's here too. Alright, let's just check this out. Greetings, YouTube. I am technically recording right now, live. Even though it's 1 o'clock and I haven't done this in over a year, I think. About a year. But I gave my last final exam at 7 this morning, or technically I was at school by 7 and gave it at 8, but semantics. So my reward is doing a broadcast for Across the Pond viewers that they're normally asleep in, and also seeing what new markets await us. Hey, Brian, good to see you too. Alright, so Kick Rocks. We're looking for the chance to buy 7-star Deathless King Groot pieces. I still do not see it. I still do not see it. Still no. Why? What sense does that make? Good to see you, Neva. And Freddie. Evening, huh? Across the pond. Shut up. Jed, congrats on beating the champion. This is crazy. I just don't get it. We both give up. It makes no sense. They're weeks behind. Alright, so now we've got the Saga challenges now in Incursions. We're going to check those out. Omega Days Crystal Bundles. When you go now to the unit store, it gives you... Oh. Okay. Let's talk about the retail value versus the explicit value of these offers. We have 10 Valiant Omega Crystals, which have both a 1.5% chance at a 7-star and a 1.5% chance at a 7-star Omega Champion. No 7-star Nexus in this crystal. I feel like that's a little disappointing. I also think it's hilarious that Valiant crystals are the same price as Paragon crystals, but obviously have much worse drop rates. The 7-star drop rate goes from 1.5 to 0.9, and the 7-star Omega drop rate goes from 1.5 to 0.6. That is a significant drop in statistical probability. Wow. I also love that the Cavalier bundle is the same price too. I mean, you're telling me that if you're Valiant or Paragon, you don't even get a discount. It's just like, hey, give us another $50. Why not? Now, man, that just seems like kind of an L. I can't imagine. This is almost just bad space taken up. 7 days. Now, 300 units apiece, I think. Let's just check it out. Valiant Omega Crystals, 300 units apiece. So, if you were to spend cash on them, this is no different than the 10 Greater Gifting Crystal Bundle in December, or the Greater Banquet Crystal Bundle, as they said last year. Which, if you think about it for purely a cash standpoint, it does feel like it's about 50% off, because let's assume you're not even describing the difference in units between the online store and the in-game. You are essentially getting it for 3,100 units or 3,400 units. You're getting 3,000 units worth of crystals for $50. But of course, if you were like me and you've been hoarding units since World War II, you're not going to spend cash on this. And so this does not entice me at all, but I also realize I'm Scrooge McDuck when it comes to hoarding units. So I don't know. I guess it's what I expected. I don't know how many people are going to buy it. If you're spending cash, it's a good offer because you get $100 of crystals for $50. But my goal is to not spend cash on this event, and I'll be opening at the end of this broadcast my first Valiant Omega crystals, and I'm probably going to open $100 worth. We're just going to open 10 immediately and see what happens. So stay tuned if you're watching this live. I mean, I'd give these, like, the Valiant ones are obviously the best because of the drop rates, but in general, the Paragon and especially Cavalier, it's a total joke that they're the same price. Those I give failing grades to. Valiant, you know, it's a B if you're going to spend the cash, but if you're not going to spend the cash, it's irrelevant. Don't spend it. Let me know if you're watching live what grade you'd give these offers in the comments below. Stay tuned. All right. Well, just recorded that video, and we will post it real soon. We are going to open $100 worth of crystals, so I hope y'all are hyped for that. But we also got to check out Incursions. Got to check out Incursions. Whew. Some of these prices, you just don't know. What's up, Sean? We almost have 50 people in an across the pond stream we haven't done in a year. People are like, Prof, why haven't you broadcast? I got a raise and I've been working even more, but now I gave my last final this morning. So we kind of have a little time. I think our beloved Mama Bear is also going to broadcast right after me. All right, so the exit. I am actually live. I mean, actually, this is recorded. I just answered that. Obviously, not being live. So, are you talking about Inslane? Are we talking about the website? Do I need to go to the website? The exit, I'm really good at knowing my audience. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, this is the first time I've been live, like really live, in this time slot in a year. So I would not blame you if you thought this was a quote-unquote live to premiere or premiere to live, whatever they call it. I know we have 51 viewers and 14 likes, so the like to viewer ratio is fairly terrifying. Let's check out the website though, shall we? The exit with a real live super chat says Prof is awesome. Well, that's very nice of you to say, especially because you just got us to stream 2,111, but you're really more awesome than I am. Your skills are, for editing, some of the best. It's like you went to school for 4 years in editing, and yet you taught yourself on a free program how to edit better than my students that use Adobe Premiere. Really, really valuable. Okay. All right. So in the Summoner's Market, Omega Days Valiant Bundle. This is 11 Valiant Omega Crystals, so one more than the previous for the same price. Okay. What else? And Slain, you said it was like $80 for a 7-star and 12 crystals? Where do you see that? Because all I see is Omega Days Valiant. I don't see anything else. Oh, you're Paragon. So wait, why would you get a better offer than I would if you're Paragon and I'm Valiant? I don't understand. All right, well, if somebody actually sees that, let me know, but that is not what I'm spotting. All right, well, enough of this chit-chat. Let's check out the new Incursions. 4 days, 22 hours. Ooh, look at that Sector 7. Titan Crystal Shards and an Ex Magica Runestone with every zone clearance. Now remember, I think we can only use Ex Magica champs, right? Like if I bring in Hercules. Will it let me bring in Hercules? No. Because it says nothing. So it shuts you out when you go to enter solo. Champion requirements not met. So it doesn't outline that specifically. But basically that's the case. Alright, so let's go here. I wish Red Hulk was Ex Magica. You know, I just wish. Masakure is. And Nick Fury is. I think this might be my starting champion, but I kind of have to use 35 units, even though I don't want to. What up, Flying Drake? And immediately change my setup to have no recoil masteries. Because that's not going to work out well. So I'm going to do my loadout 2 and just say goodbye to 35 units. I have 70 units above that. When I go back to loadout 1, I'll spend the other 30. So it's like I had 70 units ready to play with, which is really fascinating. Good to see you, Slinger. Good to see everybody who normally doesn't get to make the main broadcast. You know? It's pretty cool that so many of you are here. I'm going to try this team. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we're just jumping in. We're just going to enter the Saga Sector solo, Sector 7. We're just going to see how we do. Maybe we'll only get past one zone. Maybe we won't even get past one zone. We can all just laugh. But this is my team to start out. And the PI starts out at 23-24. Okay, not bad at all. And you start out with the 2 hacks. That's a really cool change. What's up, Manny? Been watching for a very long time, but I've never been able to tune into your streams because of different time zones. That's why I'm not going to even say I can do this every week because I don't know if that's realistic, but I haven't done a broadcast at this time zone in over a year, since like maybe this time in 2023, but probably even before that. With damage and debuff expires, an opponent getting a definite bulwark passive, gaining a bar of power while not striking. The opponent grants the attacker 6% block regeneration. Let's try the Unstoppably Healthy Relic. Why not? I don't know if that's me. What's up, Dijon Williams? Made it to Valiant. My first daily was a Tier 3 Alpha. That's crazy. And Slinger says, I never see the Prof live. He always goes live when I got to be doing dad things. Well, congrats on being a dad, man. Oh, I love Draining Degeneration. Love it so much. One of my favorites. All right. We got Craven as a boss. Now here, I'm going to put a poll question up. We have almost 60 people here. It's amazing what happens when you don't broadcast at 9 o'clock when most people are asleep. Should I use Nick Fury first until he is knocked out? Like, this is a debate. Every time I do live content, people debate Nick Fury. Mr. Wolf, you also made it. What prof during the day? Oh, gee, it's Christmas in May. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but thank you. That's kind of you to say. I am live. As the exit would say, actually live. Let's go, Ronan. Brendan Game Time says, I'm watching live instead of just the reruns the next day. Very nice. Well, thank you for watching. I never think that people actually watch broadcasts back live because I feel like that's probably just not the most entertaining piece of media to consume. But now you are going to be part of that media in which you get a shout out if you watch the replay. All right, y'all. I do feel like this is like the standard thought process with Nick Fury is use him first, especially if you're not doing something like a restoration kit synergy. So we'll start that. Unless somebody's got bleed immune, then I'm not going to bring him in. All right, y'all. There's only 15 votes, but it worked out. We're also halfway to 50 likes somehow. That's amazing. Brendan says, you are all the time during my work days. Even my girlfriend knows the iconic greetings YouTube. Well, what's your girlfriend's name? We'll shout her out. That's awesome. All right, so robot. I think we got like a kind of a gifted zone 1, like just kind of ease into it kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Now let's, obviously those who watch every night know my skill or lack thereof, but let's start, oh God, I'm rooted. Let's start with the prediction. How far will I make it itemless? I'm going to say 6 sectors. Although this rooted situation is unbecoming of me. Maybe this wasn't the easiest boss to start off with. Come on, special too. Good job. Zone 7. All right, Kick Rocks. The Vegas over-under has me going one more than I think. Harvey, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks to everybody who stopped by and was like, wait, is this really live? Yeah. Happy finals at 8 a.m. at Oklahoma State Day. And he was at a special 3, but he's done. Okay, well, we got one zone in. And the rewards, even if you just do one zone, are really good. Also, Kevin Martin just pulled a 7-star Omega Red, and the event's been out for like 18 minutes. Kevin! I'm going to be opening $100 of those crystals. These are really good zone rewards. Even if this is the only zone you do, you still get 150 7-star shards, 100 Titan crystal shards, a rune stone, and almost 2,000 incursion artifacts. I mean, that's pretty awesome. All right, Flying Drake, thank you for the info. Let's see if we get a better hack. I guess we'll do... I kind of like special refund, especially with Domino. Manny, I want to say hopefully once a week. Maybe more than that, maybe less, depending on the week. Tranquility. All right, that's not bad. I'm just going to parry heavy this fight. It's so weird to have a different mastery setup at a live stream, but just like if I was doing Necropolis or other content, oh my gosh. I need to start picking hacks that have bleed damage. Y'all remind me of that if I have a senior moment and forget, because that was insane. Manny, right now it is 1:19 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Flying Drake, I will check out Evizone later on. Oh boy. Did I get... I got to intercept 3 times? Is that what we're doing? I know I should have read it. Yep. Oh god. Intercepting Adam Warlock 3 times is going to be super fun. Alright, well, it's... There's 2, and there's 3. Intercepting 3 times may feel easy to do when you're not live in front of a bunch of people who might be openly rooting for your demise. But it takes its toll, let me tell you. And if I had recoil masteries, I would already be the quote-unquote real Nick Fury by now. So, all right, I said I'd get to Sector 6 before using any potential items. Oh, I hate when he goes unblockable to a special too. And now he's just unblockable. But now he's gone. We'll take it. The exit says the Black Ice Markets reset the featured 6-star crystal. Good to know. The GOAT, good to see you too. Kickrocks, thanks for hanging out too. Being one of the mods that hangs around this. I know it is a different broadcast time, but it's nice to have people here checking out the new Incursion. 1-2s here. Now, Kickrocks, I don't want it to be at any time, because any time should be your time. Mama, do you want to call in and hang out while we do some incursions and see how hard this is? Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing this. That's definitely going. Ooh, do I want to do Spite? I think I'm going to use Nick Fury until he goes away. This is also where having Sentinel be the next boss, where Domino is my main attacker, not ideal. Not ideal. Alright, Mama, no worries. I just want to give you the option. Good luck with that application. Holy cow. Those bleeds were way better than I anticipated. That was a meltdown of epic proportions. All right. Shout out to Mama, who will be broadcasting at 3 p.m. I mean, the funny thing is, I guess I can do the single champion heal, but with Nick Fury, he's just going to automatically lose that. But he is the only one that technically is without health. That's right, in Slain Mama Bear Day stream. Debuff immune once they've been knocked down. This is probably a mistake, but I feel like I've got to sacrifice Masakre and see how far we get. Hey, Inspector Dread. And my strategy here is just to do medium, light, medium. I know Masakre benefits obviously from hitting into blocks, but I don't want to activate his utility any more than I actually do. Now, I am going to throw the special 2 into a block. And that was, other than the, I guess, power sting, that was effective. That was not great, but we're keeping his analysis down. And that's kind of what I care about most. All right, now we're going to use a relic. You know, could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse. What's up, Doobie? Doobie, it is the first time in a year we've had a real live broadcast on this channel during the day. But today was my last final exam at 8 a.m. And I'm loving collecting these rune stones. I feel like these rune stones are worth it by themselves, given how much Kabam charges for them. All right, let's check out the left side. Heal block, Typhoon. Is this worth it? Pits of Nightmares, Feed of Indestructible. I don't know about that. Korg is just randomly chilling here. A lot of Cravens as bosses so far. So remember that. Alright, we're going to go, I guess, left. My prediction was 6 sectors before I had to use items or run out. We're at sector 4, so good start. Jeff Critter, it is so great to see you. We've missed you. How you been? This has been so rewarding just to see so many legends in the chat. Alright, well, what can I say? Nick Fury is doing work. Mom, are you going to try this, or is it going to be all the event quest for you today? The exit, no. Don't apologize. Thank you again for the super chat and for being here in general. Vitalik, how you been? Mama says Nick Fury is the GOAT. The Kraken says, I just sent you a line message. I know you're busy. Is it a crystal opening or just a message? Also, that was insane. The Kraken, thank you for the $5. Holla! Whew. Nate's doing one more path in Shooting Stars so he can open his 8th 7-star. Ronaldo, how to best use Nick Fury on offense. Now, the argument goes with this, and I don't know if I agree with it, but I'll just tell you what the argument is. You should always just let him become the real Nick Fury, but I don't agree. I say let him stay as long as possible. The Kraken says, I know you're busy, but since you're... Okay, the Kraken, I'm sorry. I will check that out after this. Thank you for the additional $2 holler. I did see that originally. Oh! Nick! Come on, Nick! You've almost got the boss down, Nick, and Mama... Oh! God. Come on! There we go. Alright, the Kraken, let me go there now. And then, Mama, let's put your name up. Thank you so much. I think we can get to 50 likes today for this special Incursions afternoon broadcast. I think we can totally get there. It's free, even across the pond. By the way, where's everybody tuning in from, especially outside the United States? Because this is literally a time that I broadcast for people who watch this channel that aren't from the U.S. or really even Mexico or Canada. Slinger, thank you. Thanks a lot. Alright, Entropic Shield could be... Yeah, we'll do that. I like that. Alright, the Kraken. Brendan Game Time is looking at from Salt Lake. I drove through Salt Lake City when I bought my car 3.5 years ago, and it was beautiful. Utah in general is just gorgeous. Loved it. And Kat is coming in from Germany. I've always wanted to visit Germany. Would you show me around if I visited? All right. Ooh. We've got Morningstar. That should be okay. Cornered Power Snack Nuts. I think we got to go left. Thank you, Kat. Walking Diabetes is in Australia at 2:30 a.m. and he's still checking into this broadcast. Crazy. Brendan, you're a skier, huh? Where'd you move from? A lot of times people say they moved to Germany for the beer, which I can definitely believe. Whoop! Y'all, seeing me successfully dex a special one live from Cyclops, I know that's not that impressive, but I feel like, as the kids would say, I was in my bag on that one. All right. First time we're using our ringer. Rank 3 7-star domino. Protection node. We gotta do a heavy to get off that. Ooh. She is not doing much damage. Probably because of the armor ups. Man. Okay. This is a pretty tricky... What's up, Storm? Are you out of school? It's actually kind of a tricky setup. Alright, let's lift the protection node. And then fire a special 2. Oh, yes! That's what we should be doing, using that draining degeneration. Duh. Beautiful. Alright, now. Not a popular choice, but I think I'm going to use Nick Fury, knock him out, get that poison damage down. Stun, scared stiff, ionized armor, special fate seal, lockdown. You know what? Whatever. Nate, this game would be so much better off without Nova. Alright, come on. It's a race against debuff time. But so far, that willpower is keeping me alive, and he's sure... never mind. Oh, 2% health. Alright, well. We'll get Masakre to finish him off. How about that? I was so close to celebrating. So close. Hey, Kick Rocks, it takes you what it takes you, as we always say on this channel. And we are up to zone 6, where I thought it would all end. So one of us is going to be right. Either you're going to be right or I'm going to be right. But we're making it there. Yeah, let's do critical rating. Guess maybe I should have done incinerate effects for Masakre, but it's mainly a... Masakre is mainly here as a synergy partner for Domino. Part of me really wanted to bring in Deathless Guillotine, but I did not, obviously. Alright, let's check out if I go left to get this in. Prove yourself. I don't know if that's worth it. Is it worth it? Jugs has got bubble shield, make a stand, right back at ya. Aspect of Nightmares, combo party, aggression regen. You know what? I'm going right. We will be determined whether or not we get past Zone 6, which was my original prediction, by going right. And even though, look at that. Even though I don't have, look at that. Look at that degen damage. That's where you just back off and wave goodbye. Even though I don't have the Red Hulk synergy, because Red Hulk is not a Saga champion, that was a very effective degen experiment. Storm, congrats on that. Congratulations. Okay, there's one. And there's two. Now here's the deal. You don't want it to last too long before the health comes back of my degen. So I'm going to back up, get the health back right there. And then wave goodbye. That could not have gone better. If you were looking at like a picture-perfect fight, that would be it. All right, Kick Rocks. If I beat this without items, you were correct. If I don't, yay, I guess I was correct. I don't know what I win besides disappointment and rejection. All attacker damage is reduced by 95%, including damage over time effects. Hero... So the pursuit of justice, you have to have a hero here, basically. And obviously, Domino is a hero. So, I got lucky. That would normally be a death sentence, or I'd have to use a revive on Nick Fury, which would also still lose me the friendly bet. But instead, just parry heavy and watch that degen damage. We're about to stack, I think, 4 on there. Nope, staying at 2. Y'all, I love that unstoppable that's triggered whenever you knock the defender down. That new hack is really cool. So, highly recommend that. All right, Kick Rocks. I underestimated myself more than you did. Let's up those degens now that we've got the draining. You do win, my friend. Even though I feel like I won emotionally because you had faith in me. And that is, that's a powerful thing. All right, we got Hulk. Protection shield. I mean, we can just parry heavy that. That's a pretty good path. Storm P90X. Aspect of Death. Don't love Punisher with his awakened ability and the block damage, but I'll go left. I think that's still safe. And the Kraken, I am so sorry. I'm a senile old man loser who did forget about you. Let's check this out live. There's a 7-star Terrax. I see a 7-star Bishop, and there's still one new? Did you get 3 7-stars and 10 crystals? Talk about a Bishop sighting, the 6 and the 7 next to one another. And a 7-star. You did get 3 7-stars and 10 crystals. That's a 30% drop rate. Yeah, we're going to save that. Saved. All right, Kick Rocks, you and I both won, but right now, the Kraken really won. You know who didn't win? Kabam for not giving us Deathless King Groot for a 5th straight week or whatever the heck it is. The Kraken, it is crazy. Were any first-time awakenings of the other 2 that weren't new? Y'all, that power drain on the heavy, I forgot about. And remember, Domino's Perfect is perfect for this. Now, if he gets to his awakened ability, which he didn't, you just back up and let him dance. Don't mess up his power bar. Domino is the MVP right now. I know that is not a shocker to anybody with the strategy, but it is really cool to see. And the protection node gets lifted as soon as you do the first knockdown, and then the degen, 9,200 degen damage, 8,700 now. Hulk is just screwed. Just back away and wave goodbye, Hulk. Bye, Hulk. Thanks for playing. Kick Rocks, I remember them being almost instant. Yeah, 2 weeks maybe. This is like 2 months. And I can't explain it. Okay, Doctor Strange. Knockdown energy, Bane of Damballa, personal space regions, stage fright. Let's be honest, we don't know what half of these mean. We're just gonna jump in. I'm doing way better than I thought. Everything feels, especially after this, like a total bonus. And it is all about that degen damage on the heavy. If you can just enjoy that, you're going to have fights like that. That was a boss that felt more like a 3-star enemy. Alright, we're on to Zone 8. What do you know? Live on YouTube. Bleed effects gain plus 40% potency. Let's just say Nick Fury's going to appreciate that one. So we're going to choose that for good old Saint Nick. As a reminder, the rune stones by themselves are worth every zone completion as you're building toward Nightcrawler. But the 7-star shards, which have added up really well, and the Titan Crystal shards, which we're not used to seeing at all in Incursion milestones, have been really awesome too. So I have nothing but nice things to say about this setup from Kabam. I appreciate it. You know what? We're going to go left. We're going to go left just so we can do a team revive for Nick. It feels like we kind of wasted it, but we're not doing items until we have to. I said I wouldn't do them. I said I'd see how long I can go itemless, And I'm not backing off. It's nice to do new, quote-unquote, hard content live. I've missed this. But no offense to my subs, the real job kind of takes precedent during the year. But now, Tupperware, Tupper there, good to see you. Now we're technically on summer break. We are also 11 likes away from 50. 11, that's it, just 11. The Kraken, I am so happy for you, by the way. That was nuts. I don't know how many revives it's going to take. But y'all, this combination of nodes is also killer. And obviously, besides just the time, we've been going for over 40 minutes. Tupper, thank you for dropping the like. It's tough to, like, say goodbye to these. Now, I've gotten freaking Craven 3 times already. I feel like that's bad luck. Or maybe it's not. And this defender is immune to stun effects. See, that's where they get you. That one node is where they get you. Because now I can sort of do a heavy, baiting a heavy, but I can't do a parry. Okay, so I did one. Okay, that's an interesting setup. I haven't tried this before, a heavy on a heavy. Because the second hit hits, but not the first. But this strategy is working. And now we got the second. Oh, yeah. Let's try a special too. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that special 2 took out almost everything, but we survived it. So that was not a good fight, but it was a completed fight. And we got 2 hacks because of it. Buff Cornucopia, yes, please. Ooh, and Compounding Harm's also really good. I gotta go buff Cornucopia, though. Just gotta do it. And then do we have another Draining Degen? Tide of Combat, Pyrotechnics, Kill and Chill, Martial Artist. Ooh. I think Tide of Combat makes the most sense here. Would anybody disagree? Watching this? Bosley, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. Why not? Also, we have over 60 people watching this now, probably as skeptical as I am. We're so close to 50 likes. It is a free way to support the channel. I appreciate everybody who hits that like button. I appreciate everybody who's here, period. All right, we have gained 8 runestones. I mean, I feel like that's a very underrated part of this new Incursion saga, is the runestones. All right, we've got passively special 3, stone 1, stone 1, Earth, Spite. That wouldn't be fun, but it would be manageable. Transference delirium. Definitely don't want delirium. No way. All right, well, what can I say? We're going left. Again, I think this might be where the items start coming out, though. Doobie Addict, I told you this is a way for them to silently nerf Hercules. Oh, that's the way to do it. My health is almost gone. But Kick Rocks, I think if I could go to Sector 9 or Zone 9 before having to use an item, I think I should be pretty proud of that. I don't know, maybe not. Alright, the power gain on this is going to be crazy, but if you parry heavy, you get a power drain. So I wonder if that kind of cancels itself out. Alright, here we go. Yeah, a little bit. It is that degen damage at 9,000 per tick that you just want to back up and watch out. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. All right, America. I guess we'll go back to Nick Fury for a second, since ionized armor, performance anxiety, stung once, tried twice, fighting dirty, tunnel vision. Oh, tunnel vision sucks. Let's try to parry heavy and see what happens. We'll just parry heavy. Nate says, Prof, how many times should I back out of my 7-star? Let's do 4. All right. That's the key to success. Look at Nick. I'm just backing away and watching the falters not work. And then there's the degen damage, and he's gone. That was, again, a picture-perfect way to use heavy attacks to do well. Medium attacks, fury buffs. I think because of buff cornucopia, I'm going to do that one, just in case we get fury buffs. Gannon says, I've rolled over Silk 5 different times. I have all the cats to rank 2 right now. That's awesome. Well, I said I was only going to go an hour because I, have stuff to do, but I'm doing way better than I thought I would do at this point. Is this a team heal or a single? It's a single heal. Medusa, aggression regions, falter, titania, skirt stiff, minor aspect, break the ass. Okay. We'll heal back Domino for this zone 10. In Slain, yes, zone 2. That's where I'm casually cruising to. There's that degen damage, kids. It is as advertised. Just bonkers. And wave goodbye to Medusa. She gone. In Slate. Do you see the comedy of leaving out one digit? Casually zooms to zone 2. No big deal. I know y'all are all really impressed with going to zone 2 casually. It's an awesome type. It is hilarious. All right, let's see if I get the haymaker now. I did, and how many of you have ever anticipated it and still been wrecked by it? Because that is me. Although, oh my goodness, I am just being rooted back and forth. Come on. Oh my gosh, I am losing health so fast. Let's try special 2. Okay, how did I die there? Can somebody explain that to me? It mid-special. Jason, that was wild. Bama Boy and Jason, you're my, I don't know what to call it, good luck or bad luck charms. Oh. Alright, this is going to be a good time. We're 10 minutes till. I think I'm going to keep going, but I've got a 2 o'clock and Mama's broadcasting at 3, so let's open $100 worth of crystals to end this. I did this live for 50 minutes, so hopefully that was fun. I still got to figure out why I'm dying all of a sudden. Let's do some crystals. I think technically the Kraken, if you are still around, you have the profile pick, and I have to try to match your 3 7-stars with 10 crystals. That would be the goal. Steve Wester says, I run through the chat and Stone Cold stuns random people and runs away out of chat. I love it. Also, shout out to everybody with the like button. We got to 50 likes. I guess I just need to broadcast during this time more than once a year. And I will be this summer. This is sort of a way to kick off the summer. Okay, here we go. Again, you got the profile pic. Greetings, YouTube. Eats is here, and we are starting this off. I technically have Masakre, but I think he's about to die to Titania. I got to Zone 10, and then proceeded to get humbled. If you just do the new Saga sector for nothing else besides runestones, it's a really good value. Like a really, really good value. The Kraken once as the honored student of the day. How about that? To go with OG Hulk. I also got to be honest, it's kind of nice to not have any any Battlegrounds fight to worry about. Because Battlegrounds is technically done. And Mama is here to watch me spend $100.
Hello?
Mama, do we have Prof Echo in the afternoon? All right,
Prof Echo is here, so you're going to have to tell me how your crystals go.
All right, well, our boy the Kraken has an almost impossible expectation to hit, but let's open $100 worth of these 10 crystals, see what happens. Someone tap, Mama.
No.
So we're going to alternate spin versus tap. If we get a 5-star, we're switching the method. So if there's a 5-star here, and there is, we're going Team Pop for the next one. And then if Team Pop gives us a 6 or 7-star, we'll keep that until we've opened 10. That is our first one ever. We got Inferior Iron Man. Are you opening any of these on your broadcast today?
I may.
Oh, how many units you got?
We'll see.
Inslain already put up 100 points in the event. Just got the 7-star Omega Crystal and awakened his aforementioned Omega Red. Well, I would love to see some 7-star...
Nice.
Inslain, I'd love to see some 7-star Omega Red gameplay, too, to feature. All right, Mama, tell me when to pop. Let's do better than a 5-star.
Pop.
All right, and not all of us can be the Kraken. If you're missing, earlier he sent a video, I'm sure I'll add it to a recap, where we saw 3 7-stars in 10 crystals. Basically, every 3 crystals he got a 7-star. I can't every 3 crystals right now get a 6-star. So, for those of you who think that it's rigged for YouTubers, remember this video. All right, Mama, the crystal is on the reel. Also, as Mini Hulk, he got 1 7-star Wong from popping 5 Paragons. Oh, you got a 7-star from a Paragon. Yep. Cool.
Wow.
Let's just hope for a 6-star. And we're 3 for 3 on 5 stars.
No bueno.
No. I mean, you can't do worse than this. You can do a lot better. You can't do worse. All right, Mom, we're going to fast pop whenever you say pop and try to end our streak.
Pop.
All right. 4 for 4 on 5 stars.
Yuck.
Again, for Valiant Crystals, that's like getting a 3-star. That's the worst you can do. And there are people like the Kraken who just casually get 3 7-stars and 10 crystals and act like it's just standard life, because for him it is standard life. But, alright, Mama. I'm losing the ability to have any expectations whatsoever. 4 crystals opened, I think? 4 or 5 stars? Crystals on the reel, Mama. Should we let this one spin out or tap it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap.
Alright, we tapped it. Come on! We'll take a 6-star so badly right now. There's a 7, and we are 5 for 5 on 5 stars. Alright. just because we can't do any worse, we are going to do what Inslane said. Actually, twice. We're going to back out 4 times. We're going to purchase 5, and then we're going to pop 5. The back half cannot do worse than the front half. It can tie it, but it can't
Well,
do
you know
worse.
the back half is always better.
I do. Okay, so we are now $50 in to the second half. We were $100 in total worth of units. How many times are we backing out? Just 4?
4.
1. And oh my gosh, Caveman! Oh, gee, we've missed you so much. 3.
Holy moly.
So good to see a legend back. And 4. Caveman, it's the start of my summer, technically. My last final that I gave was this morning. I still have a lot of grading and references to write and a bunch of other stuff. But all right, Mama, let's at least see a 6-star. I have no hope for a 7-star. If we see anything that's new, though, chances are it is a 7-star. So tell me when to pop.
Pop.
All right, here we go. Well, Team Pop was better, but between the Kraken and I, we got 3 7-stars. We got a 6-star Mephisto and a 6-star Prox. But $100 for 2 6-stars is really bad. Now, of course, if you
That's not good.
If you spend cash, it's $50. So it's $100 worth of units I spent, not cash. $100 though does get me all these bonus 7-day milestones with 20 points, and so we will be claiming these and opening the bonus crystals, including the Paragon Omegas, on the broadcast tonight. And then probably opening up some more Valiant crystals. There's the Valiant version. This is what's pretty cool, though. Stuff like 600 free units after this. Like, that helps. Because you're basically just getting refunds for 5 stars. And then, of course, if you're in the
Right.
Cavalier version, you're, I guess, just getting Cavalier crystals back. Ew. Those definitely have almost no
thanks.
value. Almost no. I mean, I'll open them for free, and I'll take the ISO, and I'll take the gold. But that's it. And then the Kraken says, in case you missed earlier, we're supposed to go back to line where we just played this video, in which he got a same amount of crystals I opened, that I got 2 6-stars and 8 5-stars. 7-star Terax, 7-star Bishop, and a new 7-star Null. And then he said you got to check it again. So let's scroll over. Ho! At this point, should we just retire the CEO label for like an hour into this event? He gets not just a new 7-star, but freaking Hulk. Arguably the best 7-star in the game, who he didn't have.
Oh, he finally got his Hulk.
Wow. Well, if you'd like to watch more where this came from, come check out my broadcast at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. If you didn't, because you're asleep, thanks for coming by. And remember, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, Mama will be broadcasting. Mama, thanks for hanging out and opening crystals with me. Kraken, congrats on being a CEO. I'm a CEO. Y'all have a good one.
Good night.
Good afternoon.